If you want to find out everything you need to know about WhatsApp marketing in 2023, then you have come to the right place. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the top 10 things that you absolutely need to know about WhatsApp marketing in 2023. So I've been teaching WhatsApp on this channel for about the last 4 years, and it's been so amazing to watch the platform grow, evolve, and change. But there has been a lot of new features which I really want to get stuck into with you guys today. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Megs, and every week I release tech tutorials helping you do digital better. One of the things that is not immediately apparent to people when they are new to WhatsApp marketing is the fact that WhatsApp marketing really does sit on a spectrum. So if you think about the WhatsApp app that you and I have come to know and love, that we use for peer-to-peer communication, as the very beginning of that spectrum, there's then a whole lot more over and above that you can actually do as a marketer, which is going to help make WhatsApp your best friend. WhatsApp Business is an obvious one. I teach it a lot on this channel. That has a whole host of additional functionality over and above that of WhatsApp. So think about things like catalog, the ability to be able to add to cart, away messages, greeting messages, the ability to create a QR code to get people to your WhatsApp business. There's also a whole host of other functionality like quick replies, which are going to mean that you can get back to customers that much quicker. So WhatsApp Business is really that next step. But if you think about a few steps after that, there's also plugins that you can use with WhatsApp. So for example, I've chatted about WhatsForm before. That's a really cool plugin that allows you to create surveys natively within WhatsApp and push that information back into the conversation with you and your business, which is going to save you so much time and energy in terms of getting the same information from people. The next strong app is of course WhatsApp Bots. I also speak about this quite a lot because I feel like it really just opens up the world of possibility to people on WhatsApp. So instead of WhatsApp Business's functionality, which can be quite limiting if you're trying to have lots of conversations at scale, you can then upgrade to a WhatsApp Bot, which is a premium offering using some sort of middleware. My favorite is of course Build-A-Bot, but there are many options available which are going to allow you to answer and ask questions to customers and really narrow down exactly what it is that they're looking for. The ways in which I see people using WhatsApp bots to great effect are especially in things like education, because it means that you can actually have people answer quizzes, graduate to the next level, receive PDFs congratulating you that you've completed a course, and so much more. And it also has that button functionality, which of course the WhatsApp Business side of things doesn't. So it definitely takes you to new realms. And then finally, there's that WhatsApp API. So this is really the enterprise level offering of WhatsApp. It is not free, so there's definitely a cost associated with all of that messaging. But if, for example, you're receiving your boarding pass from your airline using WhatsApp, that's using the API. So this is really going to unlock the most possibility, but on the contrary, it of course needs you to have developer access, the ability to understand that API and exactly how you want to use it for your business. And it also probably means that you want to work with integration. So whether that's integration into CRM platforms or event platforms or anything like that, that's what's going to actually need the API. So that's definitely a concept that's well worth grasping, is that people feel like WhatsApp is limiting, but it depends what you're using and for what. There really actually is a solution for every need. Next up, I want to talk about the newer features of WhatsApp, because honestly, there have been so many. So there's a new functionality, which means that actually you can send files of up to 2 gigabytes in size, which of course is competing with Telegram, because that was one of their key value propositions, was the ability to be able to send bigger file formats. And of course, the bigger sizes of groups, the ability to have even bigger video calls, as well as the admin being able to take control of situations with the newer functionality there. So there's really a lot of evolution. You'll also notice that the voice note functionality is a lot more robust. You can of course listen back to your voice notes at a quicker speed. You can also pause in the midst of recording them and then come back to them at a later stage. And you can also listen to a WhatsApp voice note while doing other things on your phone. So all of these are really amazing. And I actually recently made a short about this, but you'll notice that a lot of this new functionality is trying to reposition WhatsApp in the void that the algorithms of Instagram and TikTok have created, because they've become so much about discovery and less about your friends, you know? So really WhatsApp's trying to give you everything that you need at your fingertips to rather fill that need state of connection and actually having meaningful one-on-one relationships. The other cool functionality which recently launched, which I've been loving, is WhatsApp polls. So this of course is going to allow you to get consensus from your friends on where to go for dinner tonight, and many other things, especially in the realm of small business. You might want to conduct consumer research or that kind of thing on WhatsApp directly. So this is another really great introduction by the WhatsApp team. Next up, I want to talk about WhatsApp's in-app business search functionality. So this is really functioning like the yellow pages, but sadly is only currently available in very select markets. So I am just dying for this to come to South Africa, which is where I am, because really it's going to make such a big difference in terms of trying to just give visibility to those small businesses. We've definitely noticed a shift in terms of something like Instagram giving a lot more rise and credence to the small to medium business sector, but I definitely think that WhatsApp has even more opportunity and potential in order to be able to do this. So that's definitely going to be one to watch out for when it comes out. And of course, WhatsApp communities. So I'm sure you guys can tell how excited I am about this. WhatsApp communities really sits above WhatsApp groups. So instead of adding people to groups, which of course you're going to continue to do, you can now add WhatsApp groups to communities. So communities are going to be that umbrella group, and I believe you can add up to 500 groups within a community. So whether you are a school, a university, a neighborhood, a company, just about anything, you can start to run your business off WhatsApp, which I just mind blown. I just find it amazing. The great thing about WhatsApp communities is it really is going to cut down on that chit chat in WhatsApp groups, because of course you can make it very clear in terms of which WhatsApp group is for what, which ones are for chitter chatter and which ones just get down to business. Bear in mind of course that you can also create your groups in such a way that only admins can post, which is probably one of my favorite features, because you don't want to listen to people's endless conversation. But certainly WhatsApp communities is an easier way to organize people around groups which have very clear agendas, and then of course you don't have to be part of the irritating groups if you don't want to be. Regardless of whether you're using WhatsApp or WhatsApp Business, let me tell you that your favorite secret weapon is going to be statuses when it comes to WhatsApp marketing. So statuses are really cool because you can actually control the privacy of those statuses. So if for example you were a real estate agent and you were trying to sell high-end homes, you could actually only have your status of your brand new listing show to a key 5 or so people, and they would feel like it's showing to everyone because that's kind of the assumption, but actually they could be very targeted. And the other super thing is, of course, when you swipe up on a status, it's going to open that one-on-one conversation with that person. So in terms of inbound marketing, that is absolute gold. If you've not yet used WhatsApp statuses, then definitely do give it a try. You can also link out to other websites. So it's a great way of driving traffic in that way. It's not, unfortunately, as robust as Instagram stories yet, but I have a feeling it's gonna get there because of course they're all part of the same Meta family. A top tip in order to get around the lack of design options or design choices with WhatsApp status, of course, bear in mind that you can use free design software like Canva, which is gonna mean that you can still use your brand colors, your brand font, and just make it look next level. Layer that logo on, girl, and do your thing. But the one thing to bear in mind is, of course, because that bottom section is the swipe up, you kind of want that to be the no-go section, and I would definitely recommend leaving some space around your design because there is some serious crop when you upload those designs. Let's talk about WhatsApp Pay. So this is really going to be that key transition that really breaks open the world of possibility for WhatsApp, because at the moment with something like WhatsApp Business, you can add things to your cart from your catalog, but you can't, of course, check out. So the onus still sits with that small business owner to work out how the customer is ultimately going to make that purchase from them. So is it a case of getting cash on delivery or something like that? WhatsApp Pay, of course, is going to absolutely revolutionize this because it means that you're able to pay peer-to-peer or peer-to-business on WhatsApp. But of course, the banks are having a field day with the regulations around this. So I know it launched kind of on and off with, I think, both India and Brazil, just trying to get this regulation piece right, because of course it is set to disrupt just about everything we know about banking. But really, it's going to be such a game changer, and I'm hoping that we'll see some better progress in 2023. I hope that by now you are using WhatsApp desktop, but you might not know that you can actually have one device, so your primary phone, linked to your WhatsApp desktop, but you can actually have up to 4 additional devices on top of that. So when people were asking me consistently on my videos about how do we handle this like multi-user issue, where, for example, you have a small business, but you need up to 5 people, let's say, actually answering the queries that are coming in from your WhatsApp business, this is how you're going to do that. I have noticed that some people have commented about challenges in terms of getting it to work across all 5 devices, but a piece of advice that I can offer you is it's sometimes nifty to use an incognito tab to get this right, so that it doesn't get confused in terms of the fact that there's multiple people logging in to the same WhatsApp account. Next up is one of my favorite tips to share, which is of course the ability to be able to message yourself on WhatsApp. So why would you want to do this, you're asking me? Well, oftentimes I want to transfer something from my phone to my computer. And of course, I'm an Apple snob, so I'm mainly using AirDrop for this. But certainly when I was using like an iPhone with a Dell computer, I really had a challenge in terms of like, do I email something to myself? It feels a bit random. So what you can do on WhatsApp is actually add a person to a group. So let's say your best friend, your boyfriend, you name it, and you immediately remove them. You're then left in a group by yourself, which means you can drag and drop things between your computer and your phone. You are so welcome. If you're at a loss in terms of finding the latest information about what is happening with WhatsApp, how to use WhatsApp, what are the new features with WhatsApp Business, then I would highly recommend checking out Meta Blueprint. So Meta Blueprint is of course the Meta family's repository of all things educational effectively. So it's going to allow you to upskill on Instagram, on Facebook, on Messenger, and of course on WhatsApp too. So definitely do check out Meta Blueprint. In the beginning, they only had 1 or 2 courses about WhatsApp, but recently I've noticed it's just absolutely exploded. So whether you're a developer trying to understand how the WhatsApp API works, or whether you're just a small business owner that's trying to onboard onto WhatsApp Business, there is going to be a course or a module specifically for you, which is really going to make your life so much easier. Psst, did you know that you can also create an avatar on WhatsApp? This is also brand new functionality, which is just going to make your online experience and virtual self that much cooler. And also worth mentioning that that view once functionality, which of course was probably stolen straight from Snapchat, is now available on WhatsApp too. So if you only want someone to see something once and maybe don't want it lingering around, then of course you can also set this up as well. And that's all from me today. Thank you guys so much for joining. Please do subscribe if you've not yet already. I'm just about to hit the 5,000 subscriber mark, and nothing would make me happier than that being the way I ring in the new year. So I hope you guys are having a beautiful December. I can't wait to challenge you in the new year with all the new possibilities of WhatsApp. You're definitely going to hear a whole lot more about this from me, but I can't wait to see you guys next time so we can keep on doing digital better.